Hello, welcome to Storytime. Heho imot tathkonume. It is good to see you. My name is Sonia, and I am the Children's Services Coordinator at the Powell River Public Library, located on Kla'amin territory. Chichahafech tathkwal atin tauk. Welcome. Thank you for coming. So, today's stories are all about being in the garden. Being a garden, growing things in the garden, visiting a garden, and gardens are filled with all sorts of things. We think of fruits, and we think of vegetables, and we think of the creatures that live in the garden. And maybe, if you can imagine being small and wandering through your garden like it was a big forest. So, let's get into those stories, but before we do, we'll begin with the song we always start with. It goes like this. Tell me a story, tell me a story, tell me a story, the best one ever read. Tell me about the bears and bees, snails and whales and arbutus trees. Tell me a story of an oyster in his bed, whose name is Funky Fred, with a barnacle on his head. Okay, the first story that I will read today is called What Will Grow? And it is by Jennifer Ward and illustrated by Susie Ghahremani. And while you might be able to identify some of these plants and some of these seeds, and if you know what will grow, you can shout it out, okay? Look at all of these seeds. Seeds look different, and they grow into different things. Do you recognize any? I recognize those look like squash or pumpkin. Dandelion. All right, here we go. And this is published by Bloomsbury. Rolling round rain-soaked ground, what will grow? Peas. Seed sow in a row, what will grow? What are those? A lettuce. Shiny, brown, bumpy crown, what will grow? Oak tree. And while this squirrel is holding, do you know what that's called? An acorn, the seed that could make a whole big oak tree. Fluffy white taking flight, what will grow? Dandelion. Very tiny, then so viney. What will grow? Tomato. Oh, that fox has one. Stripy, black, crunchy snack. Do you recognize those seeds? What will grow? Sunflower. Soft, hairy, on the prairie. What will grow? Milkweed. And look at it, looks like butterflies like milkweed. Peck, 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 dark speck. What will grow? Apple tree. You know what apple seeds look like, I'm sure you do. When you eat to the middle of an apple, to the core, you find apple seeds. Oval, flat, soon fat, what will grow? Pumpkin. And you can eat the flowers of a pumpkin. They're quite tasty. Flowery fruit, orange root, what will grow? Orange root, can you guess? Carrot. Oh, look at all those carrots. Beige bead, chunky seed, what will grow? Radish. Did you guess radish? Snug, tight, paper light, what will grow? You know what that's called? That's a pine cone. So what would grow from a pine cone? Can you guess? A pine tree. Dark, deep, fast asleep, what will grow? Something that sleeps all winter long, and then in the spring it wakes up and it starts turning green with plants. Maybe it's in your backyard, maybe it's in your front yard. My garden. The end. And this book is really neat because if you took it out, you could learn about all the different kinds of seeds and what they look like. And how they turn from a stage, from seed, all the stages until they're a flower. The end. So, I have an action to go with that story. And, well, I'm going to do it in my chair, but you can stand up for it, okay? This is a sunny day yoga because plants need many things. They need nutrients from the dirt that they're in, and they need water, that's right, and they also need sunshine. So let's pretend we're seeds in the sunshine. Reach up high to the bright blue sky, then all the way down, down dog low to the earth below, then up to the sky while the clouds puff by and the birds soar upwards. Can you turn your arms? Nice and slow. Shine to the east. Can you shine to the east? Shine, shine to the west, shine. Then bend down and tickle the toes that you know best. And then crouch. Can you crouch? Sprout like a little seed up from the ground, growing taller and taller and taller. Smile at the sun. Then turn yourself. Can you do it? Turn yourself around. And that is a sunny day yoga. And that brings me to the next story. This is Waiting for Wings by Lois Ehlert. Here we go. You may have noticed that there are butterflies out right now. Specifically right here, swallowtail butterflies, also called pa'apunach. Can you do that? Pa'apunach. And that is in Ayajutham, the Tla'amin language, waiting for wings. Lois Ehlert, published by Harcourt. Out in the fields, eggs are hidden from view. Clinging to leaves with butterfly glue. Can you spot the eggs? Oh, look at the yellow dots. Those are the eggs. Soon, caterpillars hatch. They creep and chew. Each one knows what it must do. Find a place where winds don't blow. That one looks like it's found its place. Then make a case in which to grow. There it is. Caterpillar changes now begin. Body and wings take shape within. When it's time, each case is torn. Wings unfold, new butterflies are born. They pump their wings, get ready to fly. Then hungry butterflies head for the sky, looking for flowers with nectar to eat. They catch a whiff of something sweet. They follow that fragrant scent of perfume. Where? Until they find our garden in bloom. We've been waiting for wings, is what they say. We watch them circle, land on their feet. They're tasting with your feet. Can you believe it? Unroll their tongues and begin to eat. They dip and sip. Then fly away back home to the fields. They have eggs to lay. And that is the end. And this book is really neat. If you took it out from the library, just like the last book, but this time not seeds, but butterflies. You could learn the names of different butterflies, like this is Buckeye, and you can also see what the caterpillars look like that turn into these butterflies. And I'll show you there's something else. This tells you the parts of a butterfly, and this helps you identify flowers that are good for butterflies. The end. So, I have an action song to go with that. This is called I'm a Caterpillar, and you can do the actions with me. So you can crawl on the ground and munch on leaves, and then spin a cocoon all around yourself. You could, if you want to stand up and spin, you can do that. I will go like this, like I'm wrapping myself in something. And then you get to take a rest, and you can sleep through the day. And then you get to fly in the sky, all right? This is the way I crawl on the ground, crawl on the ground, crawl on the ground. This is the way I crawl on the ground. I'm a caterpillar. And this is the way I munch on leaves, munch on leaves, munch on leaves. This is the way I munch on leaves. I'm a caterpillar. And this is the way I spin my cocoon, spin my cocoon, spin my cocoon. This is the way I spin my cocoon. I'm a caterpillar. And this is the way I sleep through the day, sleep through the day, sleep through the day. This is the way I sleep through the day. I'm a caterpillar. And this is the way I fly in the sky, fly in the sky, fly in the sky. This is the way I fly in the sky. I'm not a caterpillar. What am I? Do you know? A butterfly. That's right. So, there you go. Butterflies in gardens. And the next story. This is Chirri and Chirra in the tall grass. Remember I said, wouldn't it be cool if you get tiny and go through your garden like it was a forest? Well, that is what Chirri and Chirra do in this story. And this is by Kaya Doi. Not only do they get small, but they ride their bicycles. Chirri and Chirra ride their bicycles. And when they ride their bicycles, because there are more Chirri and Chirra stories, they ring their bells and their bells go dring, dring. Can you do that? Dring, dring. Very good. The grass has grown tall, Chirri. Yes, it has, Chirra. One afternoon, Chirri and Chirra play in the meadow in front of their house. And this is published by Enchanted Lion Books. There they go, into the tall grass. Dring, 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 dring. Chirri and Chirra pedal through the tall grass. When they come out of the grass, gigantic white clovers surprise them. Look at, the clovers are larger than their heads. A bumblebee comes and collects honey. Dring, 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 dring. Chirri and Chirra follow the bumblebee. They arrive at the bumblebee's house. Chirri and Chirra peek inside and see many kinds of honey. They followed me, says the bee. The bumblebees are making something. It smells sweet. They've just made honey sponge cake balls wrapped in flower petals. Yum! The bumblebees share the cakes with Chirri and Chirra, who enjoy them under a flowering hydrangea bush. That's the hydrangea. A pair of flower chafers come and take a hydrangea leaf. Dring, 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 dring. Chirri and Chirra follow the flower chafers. They arrive at the flower chafer's house. Chirri and Chirra peek inside and see all sorts of leaves. The flower chafers are making something. They're curious. They are. It smells so fresh. They've just made freshly squeezed mixed leaf juice with yumberry fruit and raspberry pulp. Ooh, that sounds good. They pour glasses of fresh juice for Chirri and Chirra, who enjoy their drinks on a warm rock. A lizard passes in front of them. Do-do-do-do. Dring, 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 dring. Chirri and Chirra follow the lizard. They arrive at the lizard's house. Chirri and Chirra peek inside. Please come in and give me a hand, says the lizard. The lizard's house is made of fluorite that sparkles with many colors. Chirri and Chirra are happy to help. They melt shards of the crystal in a pot, adding leaf juice and honey. Then they pour the mixture into molds to cool and set. They have made fluorite candies. The colorful candies sparkle and shine. Some fireflies arrive. Each gets a freshly made candy and zoop, flies away. It's beginning to get dark outside. Chirri and Chirra each get a candy for the ride home. Look, they're waving goodbye to the lizard. Dring, 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 dring. Chirri and Chirra enjoy their candies as they pedal along. The fireflies light up a path through the tall grass. Dring, 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 dring. When Chirri and Chirra come out of the grass, their candies go poof and disappear. Well, they must be magic then. Dring, 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 dring. A lovely dusk falls over the meadow. The end. The end. So, I have a song to go with that. This is I Like My Bike by Kimya Dawson. And I bet Chirri and Chirra like their bikes. And this is a song about riding your bike to the farmer's market where all sorts of fruits and vegetables are there for you to pick up, grown on someone's farm, in other people's gardens, that sort of thing. And this is a call and response song. So if I say, I like my bike, you can shout, I like my bike. I like my car, I like my car. I go so fast, I go so fast. You'll get it. I like my car. It's a really good car. I got it at the farmer's market from the person who made it. Maybe someday I'll paint it. Lots of colors I like. For now I'll put it in my basket and go for a ride on my bike. Are you ready to call me back? Okay, here we go. I like my bike. I like my bike. I like my car. I go so fast. I go so fast. I go so far. I go to the lake, to the school and the pool and the park. Take the trail to the beach and go back to the market. Get a piece of fruit and put it in my basket and make it home before dark. I like my bike. I like my car. I like my bike. I like my car. I go so fast. I go so far. I like my bike. I like my car. And that is I Like My Bike by Kimya Dawson. And that brings me to, here we go, I cannot believe it, the last story of Storytime, Goodnight, Veggies by Diana Murray and Zachariah OHora. Look at this worm. See, the vegetables are sleeping. This worm looks fairly awake. Fairly awake. Let's see. Goodnight, Veggies. And this is published by Houghton, Mifflin, Harcourt. Here's the worm. Chilling on a sun chair under the peas. The peas look awake in that picture. Sunset in the garden. Well, what kind of garden is that? It's a rooftop garden. Robins in their nest. Oh, look who escaped the nest. Boing, it's the worm. Tossing, turning veggies need to get some rest. Turnips tucked in tightly. Potatoes closing eyes. Tuckered out tomatoes. Oh, look at some of them are humming themselves to sleep. Humming lullabies. Cuddly cauliflowers. Droopy pods of peas. Zoop. Rhubarbs reading stories to worn out broccolis. Baby carrots snuggling. Baby lettuce too. Oh, look at them snuggling. Baby eggplants dreaming. Look at the worm went. Ooh. Of places far and new. Well, where are they going in their dreams? That looks like a truck loaded with eggplants going somewhere. Oh, eggplants, $1. They're at a eggplant stand. One of them is in outer space. That eggplant has big dreams. Cucumbers are calm, lined up nice and neat. Golden yams are still, and beets are simply beet. Cabbages are nodding their leafy, sleepy heads. Radishes are dozing in cozy garden beds. Celery is snoring, snore, 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 as sunset disappears. Cranky corn rolls over. Look at the worm shot out of the hole here. Whee! And covers up its ears. Every veggie's snoozing beneath the moon so bright. For nothing's more exhausting than growing day and night. Good night, sleepy veggies. Sleep tight. Oh, the end. And, well, I have a song to go with that. Do you know the song, Sleeping Bunnies? You might know that song. Well, I'm going to sing that song, but I've changed one word. Instead of bunnies, this is sleeping veggies. But you can still do the same action. So when I say, hop little veggies, hop, 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 you can jump up and hop. But the rest of the time, like when I start the song, you can pretend to be asleep like all those vegetables in the garden beds. See the little veggies sleeping till it's nearly noon. Shall we wake them with a merry tune? Oh, so still are they ill. Wake up and are you ready to wake up? Hop little veggies, hop, hop, hop. Hop little veggies, hop, hop, hop. Hop little veggies, hop, hop, hop. And stop little veggies, stop, stop, stop. Let's try that one more time. See the little veggies sleeping till it's nearly noon. Shall we wake them with a merry tune? Oh, so still are they ill. Wake up and are you waking up? Hop little veggies, hop, hop, hop. Hop little veggies, hop, hop, hop. Hop little veggies, hop, hop, hop. And stop little veggies, stop, stop, stop. And tuck yourselves back in your beds. Well, that brings us to the end of story time. So, story time ends with a wave and a song, and it goes like this. So long, it's been good to see you. So long, it's been good to see you. So long, it's been good to see you. I'll see you again next week for more stories. Bye.